Did you know that in Japan, there is a growing demand for a service where someone will quit their job on your behalf? Hello everyone, today I want to talk about a uniquely Japanese service that might surprise you. It's called taishoku or resignation agency. You're probably thinking, why would anyone pay a company just to tell their boss they're quitting? Why not just do it yourself? Well, by the end of this video, I think you'll understand why resignation agencies are becoming so popular in Japan. Let's get started. In many countries, quitting a job is simple. You just say, I'm leaving, work through the 2 weeks to 1 month of notice required by your contract, and you're done. In most cases, your boss will accept your resignation and process is smooth. But in Japan, even saying I'm quitting can be a high hurdle. That's because the relationship between a company and its employees is often seen as something closer to family or community rather than just a contract. In other words, quitting can be seen as betraying your colleagues, or at least the employee may feel the kind of guilt. This mindset itself is one of the biggest obstacles to resigning in Japan. Japanese society has a deeply ingrained value of not causing trouble for others. While this might sound like a good thing at first, in the context of resigning, it becomes a huge source of pressure. When you try to quit, it's common to hear things like, we're short-staffed, so can you stay at least another 6 months? If you leave now, your co-workers will have to pick up the slack. Don't you feel bad? You won't make it anywhere else. These are common phrases Japanese employees hear from their bosses after announcing their resignation. Sometimes the resignation is outright rejected, or you may be bad-mouthed behind your back until your last day. In short, quitting a job in Japan is often neither simple nor stress-free. This is where resignation agency services come in. They contract your company on your behalf and formally communicate your intention to resign. You apply to agency via phone or line, pay a fee, usually around 30,000 to 50,000 yen, and they handle the rest. Call your employer, say this person will be resigning as of today, and also handle any necessary paperwork. In many cases, you don't have to go back to the office at all from that day on. You simply mail back your uniform, employee ID, or company laptop. Some resignation agencies are run by lawyers who can also claim unpaid overtime or negotiate for you to take any unused paid leave. For just a few $100, you can quit immediately without facing your boss in person, escape a toxic work environment, and exercise your legal right to resign. Now, you might be starting to see why such a strange-sounding business is gaining traction in Japan. Even if your company says we won't let you quit, legally, that's invalid. For those whose mental health is at the breakpoint, this can literally be a lifeline. I myself was pushed to my mental limits at my first job after graduating, and in the end, I used a resignation agency run by a lawyer. I truly believe this service is a game changer that challenges Japan's unhealthy work practices. Of course, there's a criticism. Some say it's irresponsible to quit without speaking directly. Others worry this will just make young people give up too easily. But most people who use resignation agencies have already tried to resign multiple times without success, or were in workplace where they were mentally cornered. It's not simply running away, it's a means of survival. Companies that have had employees quit through such services often criticize those employees. But before doing that, they should take a hard look at their own work environment and create a workplace where no one would feel the need to use a resignation agency in the first place. What do you think? Is a resignation agency a sign of weakness or necessary safety net? Let me know in the comments. I'm also open to video requests. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.